former Marine may be gone, one West Tennessee community is making sure he's not forgotten. Hundreds showed up to support the man who served our country. Our Stephen Reels shows us how much of an emotional day it was in Covington.
One phrase continued to ring throughout Covington on Monday.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Every year, people like Vietnam War veteran Raymond Kenneth Parker are lost to time. Thousands left unclaimed across the country after they passed away.
It's a brother in arms in a time of need, and we show.
After passing away in December, Parker's body was placed under the care of Mally Yarborough Funeral Home.
We received a phone call on the 29th about receiving Mr. Raymond K. Parker into our care. They didn't have a lot to go on.
According to the funeral home, there were a lot of missing puzzle pieces. With the help of a former friend, calls went out to help find a living relative of the Marine vet.
We searched from the day we received him into our care until this morning. We had numerous phone calls all day, all night, all hours of the night. In fact, a family that initially kept popping up on every search actually drove 7.5 hours here today, and it didn't even turn out to be a family.
And they weren't the only ones present. After the funeral home reached out to local veteran organizations, the cause went viral, with several community members and fellow veterans making their way to Covington.
I saw a post, and I wasn't going to let a Marine be buried by himself. He had no family, and we stand by our own.
Well, I was hoping to get a few people out here for his funeral, and it ended up a few more than a few.
A few hundred showed up to support.
I was really glad to see that so many people care enough to come out and say goodbye.
I don't think I've ever seen such a turnout of strangers that come together to form a family.